morning. It's currently 8:11 a.m. This past couple weeks I've been getting up later in the day. I don't know, I feel like my body's just been like needing sleep, to be honest. But the wifey's sick today, so just doing dad duties all morning. So we've got Daisy May here. She's eating some oranges. But yeah, the morning routines have looked a little bit different the past couple weeks. I've been enjoying training a little bit later in the day because honestly I was just getting sick of running in the dark at like 6 a.m. I was just, it was not fun anymore. So been enjoying running with the sun out. It's been a lot more fun. But right now we're just sipping on the morning drink. You okay? I'll better. Morning electrolytes. So we've got a Cadence Race sachet in here. So 500 milligrams of salt, but it also has 100 milligrams of caffeine, which I usually don't drink, but I'm out of the regular ones and figured a little bit of caffeine can't hurt right now anyway. So, and then we also got 10 grams of caffeine in here, or not caffeine, creatine. And then, just opening the Bible, man. Getting started with the day right with God. Currently in John chapter 8. Just been making my way through the New Testament. It's been good, man. I'm a big believer in the quality of your life will drastically improve when you really prioritize God and put Him first in everything that you do. And everything else will be maybe not easier, I don't know if that's the right word, but I feel like you'll have a lot more clarity, if that's the word. You'll have more clarity throughout your day on the decisions you need to make, the routes you want to take, etc. So if you're not yet, man, I highly recommend jumping in the Word, bro. Yeah, man, just prioritize Him. His blessings will flow. Getting some breakfast made for Daisy. I'm making her some scrambled eggs. Here's your food. Boom! Woohoo! So I'm super big on to-do lists and just writing everything down that you have to do that day. Unfortunately, I have ran out of journals, so I need to get some more. But I also do it on my phone within Notion. So just have my weekly to-do lists here. So it's currently Friday, so we've got the Friday to-do list on here. So just been writing everything down that I need to get done. And yeah, man, it helps with productivity a ton. Honestly, like I never used to do it, but since writing the things down that I have to do throughout the day, it keeps you locked in and dialed on the exact things that you have to get done. And then once those things are done, man, it's basically not free time, but like you can pretty much then just work on whatever you want or enjoy your day, you know? And it gives a lot of balance to it as well. You're crazy. It gives a lot of balance to your life as well, which I like a lot. But yeah, so just been writing out the to-do list for today. I saw a YouTube video talking about setting like 12-week goals. So I wanted to start doing that this year because I've set yearly goals, but I want to break them down into smaller, more attainable goals as well. So I've been doing 12-week goals. So I think every single morning I'm just going to basically take some time to look over the goals again and keep them fresh in my mind, but also like if there's things that I need to adjust, I can adjust, whatever it may be. But so we've got all the 12-week goals here. So just gonna look through them, keep them fresh in the noggin. What do you need? Daisy wanted some more cottage cheese. But I think also when you're tracking everything and you're kind of following a system, I guess you could say, it also helps bring that version of yourself that you have in your mind to reality, because you're going to be doing the things that version of yourself would be doing. Therefore, you're already becoming that person. So instead of just like hoping and trying blindlessly to become a better version of yourself. You need to set the systems in place. You need to set the non-negotiables, I guess you could say, in place. So all you have to do is basically follow those things and do them, and in return you will become that person you envision yourself as. Yeah, man, I want to become that best version of myself, and I know that's like never gonna happen, you know. That is literally impossible to become the absolute best version of yourself, because once you level up, you're gonna want to continue to keep leveling up, and you're never gonna reach it. But that's the beauty of it, man. That's the beauty of it, is because you're always gonna be chasing it and pursuing it, and it's gonna continue to drive you. So that's what I'm super focused on. These are some things that I'm doing that I believe will help me. Miley is awake now, so need to see what she needs. Yeah, she's not feeling super good, so need to see what she needs, and then we need to get ready to go on our run. So I just made some honey lemon tea for the wife. Probably not gonna like it. I don't think it's supposed to taste the best, but it's just warm water with raw honey, some lemon juice, put some cinnamon and sea salt in there as well, just because those are good for you. And then I'm gonna be taking this one. It's just like an immunity boost shot, and then gonna be giving this one to the wifey. Trying to take this. I'm not trying to get sick, dude. All right, Days. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Wasn't too bad, but it is pretty spicy. But yeah, that's down the hatch. I'm gonna hurry and go take all this up to the wife. Wife and daughter are taken care of, so we're gonna go hit our morning run. We got 3.5 easy miles on the plan today. Going for a sub 3 marathon in July, and so we're currently 4 weeks in of our 25-week training block, which I'm excited to see the results, man. I'm excited to get that sub 3. I ran my first marathon last year, and I got a 3:14 with very little training, honestly. Like, I started running probably a couple months, started running in the beginning of that year, but I got sick and then didn't really run for a little bit, and then picked it back up like maybe a month before the marathon and really went hard, and ended up getting a crazy time that I didn't think I would get. I was shooting for like a 3:45. So I'm excited to see the difference in how I feel with a way bigger training block. So yeah, man, I'm pumped. But today we're gonna be running in the Hoka Clifton 10s. These have been pretty good. I think they are starting to wear out a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I've put a decent amount of miles in them. They're pretty much my dailies. But I want to get the Evos, or the Addy Zeros, or whatever they're called. I've heard a lot of good things about those. We're using RUNNA for programming, which has been super freaking nice, because the last one I just used ChatGPT, and I mean, it got the job done, obviously, but this is definitely way more in depth and I guess curated for my specific goals, which is super nice. But if you guys want to get 2 weeks free of RUNNA, try it out, start running, or if you have a race coming up and you want some sort of programming that's just done for you, you can get 2 weeks free. I'll throw a link down in the description. Yeah, man, I've been really enjoying RUNNA. It's been super nice, bro. Very easy to track the runs, and just one less thing to have to worry about. 3.5 miles done, 8:11 average pace. Felt really good. I'm getting some shin pain on my left leg, and then had some pain behind my right knee for some reason. Don't know where that's from, but usually it only hurts when I'm running slow, which is also weird. But yeah, man, run done. Gonna hurry and go refuel, and then we're hitting a workout in the garage. So let's go. We're about to hit an upper body sesh. Gonna do chest and back, and then throw in some accessories. But refuel, we've got some rice cakes, 2 rice cakes with some raw honey on there. And then post run, gotta have a Diet Coke. This one's caffeine free, sugar free, just because I like having those at night and I don't want caffeine late. So yeah, but nothing like a freaking cold Diet Coke, dude. And then yeah, scrub it on some rice cakes. And we're gonna get a nice little workout in the gym, the garage gym. Just wrapped up the workout, so having our first full meal of the day. We got 3 eggs, some Parmesan cheese, cottage cheese, and a banana. Yeah, buddy. It's currently 1:20 p.m. All cleaned up, about to sit down and get to cracking at the to-do list. So today, main things is I got a video I got to edit, but also we've got a new drop releasing pretty soon. We just had the Fear God release, went super well. Those pieces should be shipped out hopefully end of next week, and then the remaining, because we did it in 2 different bulk orders. We did a initial bulk order before the drop, so all the pieces from there, the first 90 hoodies will be shipped out end of next week, and then all the remaining orders, the t-shirts and the rest of the hoodies and whatnot, will be shipped out hopefully like by mid-March is the target. But with that, I'm wanting to do not necessarily a restock, but add in a couple new variations of the same hoodies, and I think a lot of people will like them. So the first one is this gray one. Hopefully you can see this. Hopefully you can see that. But it's gray, and then the lettering is camo with a camo pattern over the top. The front will say Noktra, the back will say Fear God, nothing else. And then we'll also do this navy one with red text. So I think those are going to be super sick. They'll look really freaking clean. Those should be coming in the next couple days. So we'll start marketing those pretty soon. But what I'm wanting to also do is drop either a t-shirt or a long sleeve t-shirt alongside those hoodies. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out the direction I want to go with the design for the t-shirt. And that's kind of what I'm going to be focusing on right now, scrolling through Pinterest, looking for some ideas. And I kind of have a rough idea of what I'm thinking, but nothing's like really clicking for me quite yet. I'm going towards like a gray t-shirt, I think. Gray boxy tee. We haven't dropped a gray one yet. Everybody can use a gray tee. But this is the design I have right now. So it says Noktra big and then Fear God, nothing else underneath it. And then we've got like 3 stars going across at like a diagonal, which I think looks pretty cool, but I don't know if that's what I want to do for this release. I'm still unsure. It's not like, boom, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So just going to be brainstorming some ideas, vibing out to music, thinking of different designs, and just letting the creativity flow, bro. So I think I got the t-shirt designs dialed in. Decided to do more of just a minimalistic, but I think it's a cool, unique piece. So there's going to be 4 different colors, same graphic, but so this one's white, and then it's got navy text. It says 1028, referring to Matthew 10:28. Gray on gray, navy and white, and then a red and white. So I think these are going to be super sick, honestly. If you were to see a t-shirt out in public that just said 1028, you would look at that. My first thoughts would be, that's cool, and what does it mean? So it spikes the curiosity. But yeah, dude, I think it'll be cool. We'll see how they look in person. Lighting might not be the greatest because the sun's directly behind me, but I'm gonna be cooking up some chicken, teriyaki sauce, some amino soy sauce, and salt, pepper, garlic, onion. Let it marinate. Had it marinating for a couple hours. But yeah, throw these on the grill. Grilling is low-key the nicest thing ever. Stovetop is nice as well, but grilling is so nice, dude. Final product. So the initial idea I had for this video was to talk about trusting in God's will. And it's something I've been extremely focused on in 2026 and leading up to this point within the year. And it's honestly changed my life. Before, you'd say that you are letting God lead your life, or at least I would. But was I really? No, I was still trying to control what was happening, and there's still times where I do. Really just letting go of all that and fully submitting to God, no matter what. And it's difficult, and it scares me, honestly, because there's some things where you're like, I really want this to work, but it might not be the plan God has for you. And yeah, it's tough to accept that, but I believe once you fully submit to God and accept His plan and trust in His will, that is when you will finally become the person that you're meant to be. Or at least get on that path. Daisy just woke up from a nap. I do believe that God is always at work within our lives as long as we are prioritizing Him and putting Him first. And by doing so, I believe God wants nothing but the best for each one of us. So even if you go through some difficult times, once you get through that, you'll look back and see the purpose of that event or trial. And chances are you're a better person because of it. And I believe that is God's doing. So, yeah, man, I just kind of wanted to rant a little bit about just submitting to God, allowing Him to lead your life. In doing so, your life will change, your life will become better, blessings will come. And honestly, you just won't, you'll never feel this type of clarity from anything else. And maybe clarity is not the right word, but I guess hope. I don't know what the right word would be, but just knowing that no matter what happens, no matter what occurs within your life, you know that God is at work and He is leading you down whatever path you're on to become the man or woman that God has created you to be.